so deep. Everyone.
Stop till we're legend. Stop till we're legend.
Aside from my soul,
Alright, just landed here in Ottawa, ready for this user experience conference. And just now my Uber driving, actually not my hotel first, but actually going to the Elton Street Diner first, because that's the best dining spot I've been to. The last time I was here was 7 years ago, so I gotta give it a shot. I'll show you guys as I'm experiencing it why I've decided to go. That's the first time I'm visiting while I'm here. It's worth, so let's keep on visiting, keep enjoying this ride, and it's just good to be here.
I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my there goes a sight.
So just got done eating up. Fantastic, probably terrible for me, but great breakfast nonetheless. But since I got here so early and I can't check into my hotel until 3 o'clock, I figured why not walk the 40 minutes to the hotel from the diner, work off the calories I just put on eating that breakfast full of bacon and everything else, and see what else Ottawa has here to offer. So let's keep walking, let's keep adventuring, and thanks for joining me on this process.
This is Earth Radio, and now here's human music.
Alright, here's a mess right now. Alright, we are officially 10 minutes out. Right there beautifully behind me is the Parliament. It's looking beautiful. And so right now we are officially doing something pretty cool. Right now that's Ontario behind us. And I'm walking towards Quebec actually. I'm actually staying in Gatineau, Quebec. But Ottawa, Ontario is right there behind me. So there's just a beautiful river that separates the two. So that's where I'm headed right now. It's been a long walk, and I'm 1%, so sadly I can't document everything, but we're almost there, baby. So it was an afternoon of editing videos and also pounding my head against a computer because for some reason the video will not upload. It's literally been trying to upload for the past, wow, for the past 6 hours. And we're only at, oh, I have to show you, this is this bad. 39 stinking percent. Hotel Wi-Fi, am I right? GG, so I'm kind of annoyed because I don't even think that video is even going to be up in time, so I'm a little discouraged by that, but you know, I was working away on that this afternoon. I was able to meet up with some friends this evening here in Ottawa, which was fun. Enjoyed that. Got some dinner with them. But now I just know I have a long day tomorrow. I'm gonna be up at 6 a.m. Which I first presentations at 8:30. And then just it's going to be constant networking from there after all those presentations throughout the day. So I'm looking forward to that. So tonight I'm going to get my rest and get my sleep because I'm going to need it. And then we're just going to get ready to have some great fun tomorrow, meet some amazing people, you know, and see my life change. Just a little bit at least. All right, have yourselves a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. So the day is here. We are off to our first UX conference. Let's go. Expecting to have a lot of fun, meet a lot of great people. And apparently the venue is actually pretty beautiful, so I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. And come on, join me as I enjoy this.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.
Somebody forgot their CanUX mitts on the cart in front of me. I had a moment where I was like, do I take them? Because I'm sure I'll see them. I'm sure I'll hear about it next year. But I left them. So there is a bum somewhere in the city of Ottawa wearing CanUX mittens. So keep this, okay? You know, somebody last year sent in some feedback about me. So this is my 7th year. And it got very quiet all of a sudden. He said something to the effect of 2 years I tolerated him. Last year I accepted him. This year I despise him. And if he's back next year, I'm not coming. So I want those people who have been here for 3 years to stand up now. And we're going to figure out who said that. Because there's no way you wouldn't come to a conference because I'm up here. All right? So I'm watching.
All right, I'm at the CanUX conference. Met my boy Josh. We have the same name, which is a great start. It's a great start. One question I had for you is, why do you want to get into UX? Like, what do you want to accomplish in UX?
Yeah, I think educating clients on group problem analysis and getting them to actually think about what their problem really is the core aspect of design that I'm really into. And so actually being able to sit down with clients and help them understand that what their idea isn't necessarily the right direction to take. Even though it might be the right direction, they need to sit down and think about the problem they're trying to solve first before they actually make a decision on where to go and where to spend their money.
That makes sense. That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
And Josh here, perfect example of hacking the system. You don't need to complete university to do something great with your life.
Teach yourself. Learn from others and teach yourself.
So after some of these morning sessions, we just had lunch, finished lunch, which is right in there behind here at the Gainsbourg, which was actually pretty good, pretty tasty, had some good conversations with some other designers. But now we're going back for the afternoon sessions, which is a bang, a bang, a bang. It's gonna be hype and looking forward to it.
27 days ago, so this is just a great opportunity. An incredible group of people who are talented and passionate about UX in a room, and I couldn't think of a better way to come back to Canada. So let's kick things off. Up until recently, I was the head of design for the Ministry of Justice in London, England.
Paperphone's a prototype that I built in 2010 with a flexible display. And we put sensors on the back so that we could detect when the user was bending corners to select, to make a phone call, to change the page of a book, to change a music player. 3. Yay!
I'm here with Bert and Emily, who are from Quebec. Whereabouts in Quebec? Quebec City?
Quebec City, right?
Yeah, Quebec City. We're doing great things in user experience design out there. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's in your head, what is the most important aspect to consider in user experience design?
I'd go with empathy. Like people say, everything is empathy. So to get to the perspective of someone is really important. That's why we use it to get on the field, to test your things, to talk to people, to know what they think. You'll never be able to mimic what they absolutely live, because you have to have the cultural background, all the knowledge about the experience of people. So it's probably the hardest part. But I'd say like this is the easy answer I have in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go with feelings, because this is what drives people to make decisions.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, I'm here with Rob, who is our electrifying MC over at this CanUX conference. So I got one question for you. Is what is your favorite part of the CanUX weekend that you're doing this every year now?
So the number one reason I say that I come to this thing is because the speakers are unbelievable. I don't know them oftentimes, but I learn something every time. So it's like, I come here, get on stage and be the MC just so I can be here because I can't get a ticket. Because they sell it so quickly.
Really?
That's the only, it's an amazing conference. That's the thing that gets me going.
Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate it. Off quite a day of just lectures after lectures after lectures, and usually when I would say something like that I'd be very bitter, but today was a very good day of just many great speeches, lectures, whatever you want to call them. A lot of great minds, brought a lot of heat, a lot of fire. It really got you thinking, which I really appreciate about all of it. Some things that really even challenged my own thinking and thought process when it comes to design, even my own process as a designer. So it was really cool to talk to a lot of cool people, and as well as get some nice one-on-one time with a lot of just people that are just like, shoot, man, like, I'm so grateful to be able to be you and just be talking to you right now and getting this kind of one-on-one advice from you is really awesome. So that was day one. Tonight, I'm looking for a place to hit the UFC joint, catch the UFC 217 card tonight. So we're gonna enjoy that, wake up tomorrow morning ready to go for day 2. And then, you're gonna hit day 2 of fire, then we gone. We're just out at 3 o'clock. So I will check you guys tomorrow. Thank you again for watching, and good night. All right, today is final day, and it's obviously a weekend that's been blown by in a heartbeat. But I've been grateful for it. To this point, fun times. Today will be a fun last day. Then I'm off to the airport this afternoon. So let's just have a blast here on this last day. Get to meet some more people, and see what's going on in the world.
Aside from my soul,
Here with me right now is Ryan Rumsey, who works at EA Sports. And what the location is again?
So I work in Austin, Texas.
Texas.
And I actually work for all of EA. Not just EA Sports.
He is EA. He is EA. And doing a lot of great work. And so I just had one question for you. Is obviously working for a huge organization like that,
right?
And wanting to make change and do some great design work. How do you deploy patience in your work process?
So I believe patience is a lot of having done things wrong many times, and learning from those mistakes of being energetic and on the go and ready to fire things up, and that if you're looking to sort of have the more macro long-term effects, that like any design problem, it comes to understanding the people you work with. And so taking the time to really sort of understand what is painful for them, what is working well, what are the missed opportunities they seek, and treat it almost like learning who a user is.
Right.
It sounds like patience, but it's actually just doing a different type of research. And I think a lot of patience is also being a parent.
Okay,
So I have 3 kids.
Yeah.
And learning that children have all sorts of answers to test patience.
Right.
And so I'm not sure it's like a book you go read. It's more a trial and error and seeing what works. And usually what works, especially in a big company,
Right.
is not to come out like a cowboy, you know, ready to, guns blazing and ready to fire it up, but instead takes a little bit of time to understand the people you work with,
Right.
Because they're humans too, and consider, you know, and understand, you know, a lot of these people have been there for years, tens of years, 20s of years,
Right.
and so understanding what ticks and works for them is a way to find allies,
Right.
And so I wouldn't say it's patience. It's more about, think of it as like recruiting, getting people bought in to what you know, what
Right.
you're there to do, but also providing an understanding of how it will positively impact them.
Right.
So it's just thinking of your colleagues as humans and as users. It's just a different design challenge, right?
Interesting. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, and thanks
Yeah.
for coming all the way up to Ottawa to speak
Oh
to
yeah,
us.
love it. Love Ottawa.
All right, that is all she wrote. 2 full days of content, 2 full days of lectures or keynotes, whatever you want to call them. A lot of fun. Enjoyed it. Learned a lot, especially as my first UX conference ever. And so enjoyed the whole process. I was like this close to winning a trip to Hong Kong. Believe that. It just hurts every time I thought I say it. Oh my goodness. But again, thank you so much for watching this journey. Have yourself a good weekend. Have yourself a good day. And as for me, I'm out.